for joining in. I see Jen here, Rachel's here as well. Jen, I think your audio is missing, so I'll let you connect there. But hey everyone, this is Arjun Rai. We usually do these calls every week, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's called a client networking call. And if you're a member of HelloWoofy, you're able to join in. Just click on the HelloWoofy networking call icon in your account. If you don't know where that is, all you have to do is go into your account and click on the bottom, the black box here, and you can join the calls that we do every week at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And the reason why we do these is if you have any questions, if you want any advice, if you need someone to talk to, building a startup is very lonely, or a company or a small business as well. So we try to do these calls as often as possible to help you guys out. We'll go around in a circle. We'll introduce ourselves, who we are, why we're awesome, and what are some areas that we need help with. But Jen, I think you're still unable to connect, so I'll switch over to Rachel. Rachel, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, why you're awesome, and what can we do to help you out today?
This is my first network call, but I'm
Hey,
Rachel.
welcome.
I run a chainmail jewelry business
Okay,
and hop around Renaissance fairs. So just trying to get my online profile
that is so cool.
grown.
Is it like body chains or like chainmail, as in like medieval time
Yeah,
style?
chainmail like in medieval times. I do body chains. I also do like just the basic jewelry, pieces, earrings, necklaces, stuff. Um, Lately been designing a scale piece that'll act like a skirt or a cape or a shoulder piece or whatever. So
And is it called Capturing Essence?
yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to share it for everyone so you can get some love for that. What inspired you to start this, excuse me, start this company?
Um, Renaissance fair is kind of like my thing. Um, I'm a nerd
I was gonna
and
say
just
in New Jersey, I'm from Princeton, but in North Jersey, I think there's like a medieval fair where they have like mock, battles and all that stuff in
yeah,
this
100%.
format.
So that's kind of my thing. And my awesomeness is this is my tedious thing that I can do all day long, but I don't want to go and like do macrame or knots or beading or whatever, but I can bend metal rings all the time.
So what area do you need help with? Is it getting more followers? Is it getting more business? What are you looking for?
Um, Kind of both. The followers really gained traction back when Facebook was first launching their business side of things,
Sure.
and I did a lot of uh online group parties and auctions and things like that when the streams were built into the individual news feed versus pulled out separate to a pages thing.
Okay.
And so that's kind of where I'm at. As you can see, I've been trying to develop more content and
Hmm.
post on a more regular basis.
Yeah, so I was
This
gonna
week I need
say
to.
I have two questions. One
Mhm.
is it says flowpage.com. Do you have your own like domain and website up and running?
I I do not right now. No.
So I would okay, so a couple of issues with that. And I'll talk about like the more grander things. So obviously, Hello Woofy is designed to drive your traffic to your website. I mean, at the end
Okay.
of the day, you want not just have great comments, great likes, and all that stuff. The point is to drive people to your website. So let's just call it WS for that. And obviously the way you do it is by creating videos, let's say TikTok videos, or you have like short posts with some captions underneath them. Whatever the content is, the idea is to build a community and drive people back to you so that obviously you're able to make more money because people buy and eventually learn from you and whatnot. The On the website itself, what we always recommend is having Google Analytics so you can track and you can see where people are coming from. You should have the Facebook Pixel as well, because or the Facebook Conversions API, so that you can retarget people. So if you get like 1,000 Sallys, you want to target the next million Sallys, so that if they buy, then more people will buy that are in that avatar in that demographic. You
Okay.
can do that if you don't have your own kind of like website and domain, because Facebook requires that you have your own domain. So in our case, we have HelloWoofy.com. We obviously had to verify that HelloWoofy.com was owned by us. It was authorized by us to be used for advertising purposes. They don't like anything like, essentials.clickfunnels.com, because they know it's like like a kind of like not a real, it's like a landing page essentially. It's not
Right.
anyone can flip, throw up a landing page. Your thing is called capturing essence. So I would open up GoDaddy and let's take a look at if it's available. Capturing essence. So obviously this is a live call, so you should probably do it if it is available. Yeah, you should go. .co is available. .com is taken. So maybe grab the .co since that's a top level domain, as well
Mhm.
as .us, .net. Try grabbing the .net version as the .net is taken. So I would do the .co version and drive all the traffic to that place itself.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you have a like you want to call it like Rachel's, capturing essence or
No, the extension I've been doing, like, as you can see on the email that was on there, was adding the chainmail to it.
yeah, I just have to
But they
wonder
just go long.
how long, yeah, exactly. And then I was the thing next thing I was gonna say is your TikTok videos. Are they like okay, so they're okay. I think you may have to be in the videos yourself more. So what we see from studies as well as in general is if you're in the video, like you're making eye contact with the
Hmm.
person, that tends to do way better in terms of engagement
Cool.
overall versus just videos that are, just of the product itself. Because it's harder to relate to. Yeah, like a lot of the videos I follow on TikTok are business owners who are like, hey, forget all the BS out there you're seeing. I am literally in the warehouse making my shit, and I am showing you how we're doing it from logistics to financial software to making
Yeah.
the chains. Like, and the guy's like literally just for the selfie, and all he's doing is showing me exactly how he's running his business. So yeah, you're a mom, you're a small business owner. Like, show that. Like, this is what it's like to be a mom, and switch over to be a wife, and switch over to be a small business owner. That those kind of videos do really well.
Cool.
Yeah, and then obviously the beauty is of HelloWoofy that you can then take that to YouTube Short. I don't know if you've done anything on YouTube. Do you
I
have a
have
YouTube
not.
channel? So YouTube Shorts are YouTube's answer to TikTok. So obviously you can do TikTok semi-automated, YouTube Shorts are fully automated, and then Instagram Reels on IG, let's just call it IR, IG Reels is fully automated. And then of course you can also now do Facebook Reels. So Facebook Reels is available for your profile. So you should definitely take advantage of that as
Yeah,
well.
I've been doing those. I've been doing the TikToks.
Mhm.
I don't have the YouTube.
Okay, so it's this is almost the same way. Let me see if I can show you here.
Yeah, I've
Do.
seen that video.
Okay. I am very proud of my living room. Let's go. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you'll
Uh-huh.
actually see there's a section. Where you go? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's a section called Shorts, and all these videos here were automatically posted through our platform.
Okay.
Um, and so you want to make sure that you're able to do that as well. I mean, that's the beauty of our platform is like the goal is to diversify. So like one schedule or a scheduler for everything, all kinds of posts. Cool.
Okay.
Um, do you have any questions within the platform or you need any help navigating it
No,
or
I've been able to successfully navigate it pretty well. I do
okay.
social scheduling through a separate app for my day job,
Okay.
and that's just because that's what they require to use.
Okay.
So I'm
You
familiar
have
with
my phone number. You
navigating
should
it
send them
okay.
you should send them my phone number and we'll get them over to HelloWoofy as soon as possible. I mean, why wouldn't you?
I
Use
wish,
a
but I'm
Tesla.
not the one that manages that. I'm not
Gotcha.
the manager on that part.
All right, we'll let them use the Chevys and the Fords. You can use the Teslas.
Yeah, I'll stick with the Teslas.
Well, like I said, throw everything in the library. You got all your content here. I use the same content, repeatedly because it's evergreen. I know that a small percentage would see it. So just throw everything in here. The other power move also, if you haven't already done so, is add your niche hashtags. I mean, you're very, very much in the niche. Throw those in here, and then you'll have them always available, to use right down here. So if I want to use like foodie hashtags, ready to go. And
Okay.
it saves a lot of time. Yep.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
was one spot I couldn't figure out how to default add the hashtags to where they were in the library, so to
Well,
speak.
if you do bulk import and you do bulk images, for example,
Hmm.
you'll actually be able to choose your hashtag playlist on the right side and then choose a category here as well. So you can add up to 30 images, have all of them red. Like if you have any like like wording or quotes or whatever in there. It'll read it all and then throw it all in there, add the emojis for you as well, and hashtags all at the same time.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Awesome. Well, let's move over to Michael. Michael, how are you? Welcome
I'm
to the
doing
networking call.
doing very well. Good morning to everyone, or good
Looks like
afternoon, I should say. I'm sorry.
there you go. Looks like you've been working hard. That billboard, not billboard, the whiteboard is packed with ideas.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So introduce yourself. Tell us why you're awesome, and what is it one topic that we can help you out with today?
Well, I guess I'm awesome because I'll use HelloWoofy. How's that sound?
Woohoo! There you
You
go.
can
So
post that one.
I will let Snoopy know that he is, he is being useful. He's the one
Um,
who's working hard.
Right. We started using you guys about a year, well, more than a year ago, and
Okay.
it's actually worked out. I was on the last call with you and asked a couple of questions that were
Yeah.
very helpful.
Thank you.
So, you know what? It's worked out really well. I have to be honest with you. It's worked out far beyond our expectations.
Oh, thank you.
And so we're happy. I just figured I would log in this morning. The
Sure.
notice came up on my phone. I was like, let me log in and maybe there's something new.
Well, I was just showing Rachel. So she runs a chain mill, chain company. I don't know if I'm doing justice to your business, Rachel. So feel free to jump in. But we were talking about repurposing content and also like when you're making videos, like you want to make sure that you're looking at the camera. Like for me, the Zoom thing is right here, so and the camera's right here. But when you're recording videos, you want to look at the person, and that usually drives better engagement because people are able to see you. So in her video, she was getting a good amount of views, but definitely what we've seen from studies is if you got someone looking at you and then saying, "Hey, I'm a small business owner. I'm showing exactly how I make the product that you're about to buy." It a lot of Etsy owners actually do this. Rachel, are you on Etsy?
No,
I am, yeah. It doesn't get much, but I am on Etsy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I was actually wondering if we wanted to do any Etsy integration because we do have a couple of Etsy owners on our platform. Yeah.
That would be interesting to look in. I've just noticed that like you've got to drive a lot of your own traffic to it. They don't do any kind of advertising for you, and it's all of their fees kind of add up too. They charge a per listing fee and then a percentage of sales, and it just gets a nightmare.
That's unfortunate. And then your main website is on FlowPage.
Yeah, I've got a website back end built, but I don't like the way it's designed, so I never
where do you
published
buy
it.
Where do you buy it though? Oh, on Etsy itself?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have your own like Shopify store. You have everything on Etsy.
Yeah, for right now.
Gotcha. See, the other issue with that is that you can retarget and you can almost never do any Facebook ads or you're not building, you're not having your own data essentially. You don't own the data that you can use to target and market more. If you want to talk about that, we can do a consulting call as well next week, and I'll just lay out everything in terms of how to, because we drive about 50 to 60,000 a month now in revenue, and a lot of it is because of retargeting and finding people that are coming to us buying, and then finding like 1,000 more of those kinds of people.
Right.
Etsy doesn't, having all your entire traffic going to Etsy is not going to help you.
Yeah, I need to put some effort into website.
Well, here to help if you need. We won't build a website, but we'll definitely help you find resources and strategize. Because the worst thing you can do is go to a developer or any agency or whatnot and be like, I think I need this, but I don't know what I need. And they're going to charge you a lot.
I'm proficient enough where I can build something through various templates. I just don't know where to start on building one I like.
Have you considered, well, Shopify would probably be the one that I would recommend for you, but if you go to Theme Forest, you can start getting some inspirations there because they do have, I think they might have Shopify too, but they definitely have, let's see, bracelet templates, WordPress. They do have a lot of templates that, here we go. So this is like $22 template, and you can see a live demo of it. And so you can start getting an understanding of like what it might look like, and well, their live demo is down. Okay, so much for that. Let's take a look at, I think I should have searched for jewelry actually. Screenshots. Okay, so they have screenshots here. Let's see if any of these are good. Can you click on these? Wow, this template Team Fortress is not doing a good job selling itself right now. But jewelry. I have to go back to grade school and remember how to spell that. Let's see what else we got. Multi-purpose marketplace. Well, I would spend some time here. Fashion, here's a fashion one. Spend some
Okay.
time here and yeah, here we go. So here's some fashion oriented websites. But Shopify also has its own team that you can kind of buy and upload and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah, so that would be something. So yeah, Michael, so what did you say you needed help with? Which area, or you need some advice on or clarification on?
Well, I guess you're talking about the marketing aspects
Yeah.
and the idea of, and forgive me, I'm sorry, a printer just kicked on here in my office. My apologies for the background noise.
That's okay.
Um,
250 years ago, we were very happy the printing press came out. Spread the ideologies.
You got it. You're talking about the idea of repurposing content. I think that's one of the biggest things that we're looking at now. We've got a podcast. We have a number of training courses that we've offered. This is our 29th year. And after a while, it's kind of like, okay, what new content are we going to pull off? So kind of took your advice last time and started going back and looking at some old content. And
I mean,
I think
all content's super good. I just posted a video from Tony Robbins when he was like, I think 25 years old. I don't even know how old he was, but like this is
oh, wow. Okay.
look, that's Tony Robbins.
Yeah. I went to one of his programs too.
Yeah. So like he repurposed, and he was basically talking about the power of yes, and how whenever he said no versus when he said yes, doors opened up, things happened. And but that must have been like 25 years old.
Okay. So with us, we're trying to go back and look at repurposing a lot of this stuff, maybe even repackaging it, for lack of a better phrase. Our videos are usually 10 minutes in length, so we can always make sure they meet the criteria for, was it LinkedIn? So I think what I'm going to do this weekend is go through, we downloaded about 40 videos that we had posted. We're going to go back through and reshoot some of those. They're all, 5-10 minute videos, so it's not a big deal. Repurpose them with new branding as well as new locations that we're looking for. New links that we've put together for new programs and that kind of stuff.
Sure.
I've come to realize we're in the education and information business. Probably one thing I've learned more so than anything else is we always have to be selling something just to keep people engaged and keep them involved.
Sure.
There are no just willy-nilly social media posts. The social media posts all have to have a direction and point someplace.
Well,
so
there should be a call to action.
Yeah,
for sure. So like even if you like in that video, I don't have the caption in front of me, but if he's talking about the power of yes, then it's obviously like selling a upcoming webinar or session with Tony on like mindset. And getting started with that. So that, yeah, you're absolutely right. There's always selling. I mean, even me right now, like I got my shirt on, like the HelloWoofy logo, like the HelloWoofy logo up here. Studies show that if you see, feel, smell, touch, taste something 3 times, you end up subconsciously remembering it. And it was funny. I was in Orlando for one day to speak at a mastermind, and I'm standing in the lobby of the hotel. And this guy comes up to me that works at the hotel. He's like, "Do you work for HelloWoofy? Are you the HelloWoofy guy?" I'm like, "Yes." And I was like, "How do you know me?" And he was like, "Well, I was looking for a social media scheduler yesterday." And we came up on his feed. And obviously, I'm the guy standing in the lobby in front of him where he works. So you got to be everywhere. You got to be selling all the time.
Yep, all the time. We've come to learn that. So now we're going to change our philosophy a little bit, and it just has to be one of these things. We can sell information. We just have to figure out a way to sell it all the time. So that's the biggest.
Yes.
And HelloWoofy makes it easy. I tell you, before this, you'd have to post to each page, and the video it's a while to upload. It's like life is so much easier. Now we just need to have the schedule just to make it work. So that's what we're doing now.
Well, that's the power of a universal scheduler. We're going to be introducing a lot more integrations very soon as well. So you let me know, as well as Rachel and everyone else who's tuning in, like what other integrations, other platforms you need. We have Twitch on there, we have Discord on there, we have, a bunch of other integrations on the email side as well, like Constant Contact and MailerLite. So that's why we're building this. One thing I will mention before we conclude the call is we are obviously raising capital as well. So we're very proud that most of our funding has come in from our customer base. And so we raised about 1.2, 1.3 million so far, and we raised about 60,000 in the last few weeks. So we definitely do want to get more capital raised here. Anyone can invest as low as $100 and get perks like discounts or shout outs or free memberships. So if you know any one of your friends who are small business owners that want free memberships and obviously equity in a company that's growing fast, this is their opportunity to get in while it's still cheap.
Okay. Hey, Arjun, can I ask one quick question?
Yeah, please go for it.
Blog posting.
Yes.
Last time I talked to you, you walked me through the blog posting component, at least the reminder, I think it is. And
Depends on which platform you have. If it's Medium and WordPress, it's fully automated. Shopify will be fully automated as well as soon as we get over the approval.
Okay, I'm sorry. Then I was thinking Facebook. Excuse me. So with the blog posting, we posted the blog, and if you don't mind, what we normally have with our blog post is we use WordPress, and we usually will paste in a Vimeo video, and then have the content below that. So
yeah, you should be. So if you click on, do you see my screen where it says HelloWoofy? Smart marketing. Okay. So if you go into your journal, let me know if you can see my journal.
Got you.
Okay. So you click on, let's say we're going to put the video right here. You're going to click on the plus sign, and it's going to ask you to paste in the video. So in this case, I'm going to put in, let's say, the augmented reality video for scheduling content, which, by the way, I used it today to get a post out. It was so cool. Paste it in and then click save, and it's going to give you the preview right there. So when it ends up going through an email, it's going to have a little thumbnail, if you will. And when it ends up posting it to your blog, it's going to do the same thing too. If anything else, just let us know. Well, but that's
so when it posts to the blog, will it have? It'll be the
embedded.
Okay, it'll be embedded. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what we want. Okay. All right. That's it. That's easy.
All right, guys. Well, thanks so much. Bring friends in, bring other small business owners in. We do this every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. It's for you, our underdog friends, our small business owner friends. So we want to give back as much as possible, and obviously figure out what else we can do in terms of building the platform as a better platform for small business owners. So until next time, virtual hugs from New York City. Take care, guys.